Miami 2025. Iga Swiatek vs Alexandra Eala. Preview, head-to-head, and prediction. I needed to adjust, and I'm happy that I picked the right moments at the end to play more aggressively, said Iga Swiatek after beating Elina Svitolina in the fourth round of the Miami Open. The Pole has already made several deep runs in the 2025 season, but has yet to add a title to her tally this year. However, she is poised to reverse her fate on the south side and will now look to stomp over another formidable challenge against a relative newcomer on the Masters main draw. The former world one is scheduled to lock horns with Alexandra Eala on Wednesday, March 26, in a quarterfinal. The likely outcome. Let's dive in to go through the details. Second seed Swiatek will enter the last 8 on the back of a round of 16 victory over Elina Svitolina. The Polish star suffered resistance in the first set, but ultimately capped the opener with a tiebreaker win. However, the second set was recorded as a complete lopsided affair, as she conceded just 3 games to conclude the Ukrainian player's challenge in straight sets, 7-6-5, 6-3. Swiatek received a bye in the first round and downed Caroline Garcia and Elise Mertens in her previous encounters en route to booking a quarterfinal date against Eala. Meanwhile, the tournament sensation Eala made her way into the last 8 after Spaniard Paula Badosa withdrew from the fourth-round showcase due to injury concerns. She commenced her Miami run by overpowering Katie Volinets, Jelena Ostapenko, and newly minted Australian Open champion Madison Keys in the previous rounds. The Filipino player has yet to drop a set at the Masters 1000 event. Both players have never crossed paths on the WTA, and as a result, their head-to-head tally is deadlocked at 0-0. The duo's upcoming quarterfinal showcase at Miami Masters will mark their maiden meeting on the tour. Miami 2025. Iga Swiatek vs Alexandra Eala. Preview, head-to-head, and prediction. As the 2025 Miami Open heats up, all eyes will be on a highly anticipated clash between two of the most exciting players on the WTA Tour. Iga Swiatek, the reigning world one, and Alexandra Eala, the young Filipina sensation who has been making waves across the tennis world. This match promises to be a thrilling encounter, with both players showcasing vastly different styles but equally compelling talent. Eala, on the rise and full of youthful energy, faces her toughest test yet in Swiatek, who has proven herself as one of the most dominant forces in women's tennis. As they square off on the hard courts of Miami, the stakes couldn't be higher. For Swiatek, this is just another opportunity to assert her dominance in the tennis world. For Eala, however, this match represents a chance to take her career to the next level and prove that she is ready to compete with the best. Iga Swiatek. The unstoppable force. Iga Swiatek's journey to the top of the WTA rankings has been nothing short of remarkable. From her stunning breakthrough at the 2020 French Open to her dominance on the hard courts, Swiatek has quickly established herself as one of the most complete players in the game. Her ability to adapt to any surface, her remarkable consistency, and her mental toughness have made her a formidable opponent for anyone on the tour. In 2025, Swiatek enters the Miami Open as the clear favorite, having been in sensational form in the lead-up to the tournament. Her aggressive baseline game, paired with an ability to dictate rallies with her forehand and powerful serve, makes her a tough challenge for anyone. What sets Swiatek apart from many of her peers is her composure. No matter the pressure, she rarely falters, and her ability to bounce back from setbacks has allowed her to stay at the top for an extended period. With her dominance at the French Open and her strong performances at other Grand Slam tournaments, Swiatek's spot at the top of the WTA rankings is well earned. However, her time at the top is continuously being challenged by rising talents like Eala, who will be looking to make her mark against the world's best. Alexandra Eala, a rising star with a point to prove. For many tennis fans, Alexandra Eala is a name that's rapidly becoming synonymous with potential. The 19-year-old from the Philippines has had a meteoric rise on the WTA Tour, and her success is beginning to turn heads all over the world. Eala's game has developed at a pace that is rare for players her age, and she has already secured several notable wins against top-ranked opponents in 2025, including a memorable victory over Madison Keys at the Miami Open. Eala's style of play contrasts with that of Swiatek in several ways. While Swiatek thrives on her aggressive baseline play and relentless pressure, Eala has made a name for herself with her solid ground strokes, quick footwork, and ability to outmaneuver opponents with her finesse. Her flexibility and adaptability, especially on hard courts, have allowed her to compete at the highest level despite her relative inexperience compared to veterans like Swiatek. The Miami Open represents a huge opportunity for Eala. If she were to pull off an upset over the World No. 1, it would not only put her in the semifinals of a premier mandatory event, but also signal to the tennis world that she is ready for the big stage. Although Eala is still in the early stages of her career, she has already shown that she has the mental fortitude to handle the pressure, and her composure in high-stakes moments has impressed many. Head-to-head, a first meeting. As of now, Swiatek and Eala have not faced each other on the WTA Tour, making this upcoming match at the Miami Open an exciting first encounter. While Swiatek has been a fixture at the top of the rankings for several years, Eala is still in the process of establishing herself as a top-tier player. This match will be an important milestone in both of their careers, as Eala will have the chance to prove that she belongs in the conversation with the game's best, while Swiatek will look to maintain her unshakable dominance. Although Swiatek has years of experience on the big stage, Eala has already displayed an impressive ability to rise to the occasion against top-tier opponents. That said, the pressure of facing someone like Swiatek, who has been at the pinnacle of women's tennis for so long, could present an entirely new challenge for the young Filipina. How she handles this pressure will be key in determining how competitive she can be in the match. Strengths and weaknesses. How they match up. When comparing the strengths of these two players, it's clear that both Swiatek and Eala bring unique elements to the table that will make this matchup intriguing.